I guess I'm going to need more coal. Let me go and stop this. Main purpose is optimizing objects. Yes. Main purpose is to let you iterate over many objects extremely quickly. I guess I can pop you. Just need to make sure I keep getting coal, which means what I'm going to do is come way over here to coal. So you can make Hearthstone in Unity, you can make any game. Yeah, Hearthstone's in Unity. Now, I'm assuming the server is written in, you know, in anything else, really. Let's put some in there. I don't need to put coal in here because it's auto-feeding, and the rest of the coal here, I'm just going to feed into my power plant over there. There you go. So now what I can do, because we're feeding coal, is I can keep sort of grabbing the coal from the stone furnace and just transferring it over here, just to make sure that that keeps up here. Yes, I can make a pickaxe in this assembling machine. And what I could do is help with some of the production or something like that. And we may do that, but I want to keep talking. Let's get another round of gears in here. I mean, we will need a fair amount of iron plates, but we're also going to need the gears, so it'll be something to keep us busy. League of Legends Unity? No, League of Legends is not in Unity. But you could. The thing is, like, Unity, like, used to have, and still has a bad rap. Because the thing with Unity is, it's sort of like the bad rap that PHP has, or JavaScript can have sometimes, is it's something a lot of beginners learn, and a lot of people, like, it lets you very quickly build something simple, even with bad code. So there was a lot of really crummy games with bad performance and bad graphics that were made in Unity because people just used the default, right? They just left the default shaders on, they wrote fairly unoptimized code, and it can get a bad rep. It's just it's just C# with a handy graphic library on top. That's all it is. And C#, I mean, technically you can write more performant code in native code like C++, although even C# and Unity does provide a few native interfaces to increase some speed. And one of the things that we're going to do with the ECS stuff is we'll be using some native arrays, which are basically not managed by the memory management system, so it doesn't get garbage collected or anything like that. You've got to go and clear it up manually. But you can get much faster speed doing things that way. Most Unity games also have a shoddy UI. Yeah, it's really easy to build something with a crappy UI and get it out, like, instantaneously. And so that's what the bad rep is. But it does everything. And so I'm trying to remember what else. I mean, Kerbal's actually a good example of a fairly complex game built in Unity that is also a good example of people doing a bad job with it. Right? There's a lot of janky stuff, especially way back in the past, both UI-wise and performance-wise and stuff. They've gone through a lot of effort of cleaning that up. The Battletech game was written in Unity. I don't know. I want to learn to code, starting at ground zero. So there's a couple of websites, I'm sure someone can remind me what it is, that are good places to learn initial code. And I'm a big fan of learning to code with just JavaScript or something like that, because you can write it in your browser and you get, like, instant feedback, which is kind of nice. Boy, I would love it if we could build an inserter, but an inserter needs 3 ingredients, therefore I cannot build it. I could build one by hand, but I'm trying to avoid building things by hand as much as possible. It might be worth investing in a single inserter, but I don't know. So I'm going to grab you, and I guess I'll grab the rest of that. And meanwhile, this is still producing coal for us, which is good. And then I'll move it back to one of these patches in a second here. So we'll keep sort of transferring over those things. We're almost at automation 2. Woo! Buy a book. Yeah, I don't know what kind of books are still out there. Like, I learned from reading, well, I learned programming when I was like 8 by reading a basic book, Programming on the Atom from ColecoVision. But, you know, I learned C from C for Dummies and C++ from C++ for Dummies and so on and so forth. Okay, Automation 2 is finished. That's great. Probably the next thing we'll want is logistics for splitters and stuff like that, but we're not as much in a hurry to get anything else at this point, which is great. So what we need to do is we need to build our assembling machine 2 at this point. So for assembling machine 2, which we have to build by hand, one of the ingredients is an assembling machine 1. Okay, everything is, there's nothing yellow in here, which means I don't have to build any subcomponents. So I'm going to go and click once for a single assembling machine 2, which I now have. And this thing is great because it can work with things for up to 4 ingredients, which means we can build more assembling machines. We can also build drills. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the best order. Tell you what, I'll build, 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to stop there. And, oh, it doesn't load from my toolbar. 1, 2 there. Okay, so we're going to have 3 assembling machines ready to go. We're going to need more power poles. So we need to turn our raw wood into just wooden planks over here. And then we'll make some power poles because we're going to have to feed some power out. And then I think we're going to start making electric drills. Yeah, we're at 115 of 111. We will go up to 106 when we build our first refinery, and 107 when we build our assembling machine 3. I think that's it. So I think that gives us a margin of error of 4 accidental clicks. There's no reason to keep the raw wood around, so we may as well turn it all into wood. C++ best program manager. It's pretty cool. But I have to say, I've really come to enjoy C#. What do I want? Oh yeah, I want electric poles. There we go. And these things, here, we'll just set them here. I guess you can even set up some inserters. What I'll probably do is I'll mostly just have these working in parallel, doing various thingies. You need power. There you go. You can work on some inserters. We're gonna grab these poles here. And yeah, I guess the next thing to do is to do this. Grab you out of here, load you in. So we need some more green circuits, which will require... We'll need some copper cable. And I don't care as much about the red science anymore. I guess I can go and dump that guy in there. That's going to be okay. We need to move... Oh, it's dark! On the map, when you've got the map open, it's a little brighter. Oh, but I can't necessarily deconstruct at a range. Speedrunners with gears and wires on make all the time in early games. Yeah. Oh, I should really build myself a pickaxe so that I can grab this stuff a little faster. And I could have done that with just the earlier machine. You go there. You go there. Grab coal, insert. Okay. You can build an assembler 3 with an assembler 2. Really? Oh, for some reason I thought the assembler 3 needed more ingredients, but okay. So I guess it's just going to be the oil refinery that I'm sort of stuck with. You know, I'm having trouble understanding and driving back propagation, algo, deep learning. Yeah, that's a little beyond me, I'm afraid. Sorry for the blink there. I was just changing from desktop capture to game capture, which is a little bit more idealized. Yeah, I guess you can go and convert the rest of the plates into wires. That's going to be okay. Grab these guys over here, get some more circuits being done. And yeah, so now I think setting up the mining is going to be good. Boom, boom, good stuff. And I don't know if we have enough power cables to reach up there. Let me turn you to power poles over here, and we'll get you going. So I'm gonna grab this power, go about that way, and if you just hold down the click, it'll keep building over here, which is nice. Hold down the click. Words. I guess I'll leave you. I might move you though. I'm gonna pick you up anyway. Yeah, we'll definitely build a pickaxe in a second. So somewhere like there, there, and there. I will still, even though you will produce too quickly, I will still get you to feed directly into these for now. And we're gonna go with coal, 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 and hey, it'll cover all that. Okay, excellent. So that's dramatically increased rate of our, because I think these mines, they mine quickly enough that you really want 2 of these, but that's okay. We'll end up with some extra raw ore. That's fine. So you will probably be on like sort of full-time gear stuff, although we do need some actual plates too, but at least now we can keep getting plates, which is okay. And I guess this this burner drill, oh, actually, this burner drill is going to be responsible for getting us some coal. Well, hold on. Let's get some extra drills. I should get another assembler, just to be set up to keep doing green circuits all the time right now. And let's get a chest. Wooden chest will be fine. Okay, just the one for now is going to be okay. And we've got plenty of power cables, which is good. I'm going to grab you. And we're just going to collect coal in a box. You still do Ruby on Rails? No, I haven't in a long time. There you go. A little coal in a box. And you guys definitely let me know if I accidentally handcraft something and don't notice it. Most likely I'll notice it, and it will be immediately followed by a very, very bad word. But if I don't notice, let me know so that we can like reload to an autosave right away. Okay, tiny bit of coal. There and there. There we go, to keep going with that. And yeah, let's get a pickaxe going. Pickaxe is slightly annoying because you've got to make a round of iron sticks, because I think it just needs the 2. Although, you know what? We could make... Well, you know what? Probably by the time I need another pickaxe, we'll be over at steel. There. Done. Excellent. We've got you down there. Okay, yeah, let's get a little bit more assembling machine going so that I can have all 3 of these basic ingredients working all the time. Just the one, because I got to make sure I've got enough ingredients for the next blue. Excellent. So I'm going to put you here, and you're going to be making gears. Okay. And I think at this point what we want to do is we want to keep getting more and more miners. Well, we kind of also have to get started on our conveyor belts. I keep saying conveyor belts, transport belts, and also inserters. I guess we'll a few of those. Can set up, you know, maybe we'll build a little bit more of this. Let's get a few ready. Boom, and we'll get you that way. You need more fuel. Oh, it's hard to see at night. We need light bulbs. Where's my chest? There it is. Grab half of you out there, and then put you back in. Okay. Good. Insert. Insert. Okay. Just looking to bootstrap here. For lazy achievement, you have to be very careful and work hard. It's true! What I like about the lazy achievement, though, is really encourages you to play Factorio sort of the way it's meant to be. Which is funny, because I think there's an achievement that says something like that, but it's actually about using bots to build things. Okay, so this one here is actually going to be, in a moment, it's going to be red science packs that feed in that way. So, inserters, go. Yeah, that's probably fine. Grab you, and we'll just get you ready to go in like that as that gets built. Obviously, we're going to have to keep feeding things in here for now, just manually as we want, but that's okay. And belts. And anyway, that way, whatever I need, I can just sort of like dump some crap into it, and it'll start to happen. Right, so possibly green circuits is the one to keep going because we're going to need a fair bit of those. And gears. Many things are needed. So I guess we get ready to go for smelting, don't we? I should set up a little box for the, yeah. Let's get some more miners going. And what I should do is I should set up a little box to collect some stone so we can get a bunch of stone stuff. Let's get you in there. That's going to be fine. And yeah, I'm not really going to use the red science stuff for now. And that's okay. Can I get a miner? Good. And yeah, let's make a few more wooden boxes early on. Excellent. And tell you what, the rest of the wood I'm just going to use to make electric poles with. Thank you very much. And then you can go back to being ready to do something like that. Because now I can get a little bit of stone collecting, and we'll be ready to get started on, I think, a larger smelting assembly. So just that, into that, and then I guess for ease I still want to do this while walking. So click, drag, Boom. Okay. Just limited like that. Each stack of these is like 10 smelters. Yeah, it's quite a lot, actually. Oops. Slash permissions. Oops. So... Ah, there we go. So I can turn off crafting. So if I turn off crafting, presumably it won't let me accidentally click this. I mean, I'm not going to try it. I will just leave it like that and hope that it'll give us a buffer against an accidental click. I don't know. I'm not going to try it. I suppose I could save first to find out, but... And then stone. So yeah, sort of everything's within reach here, which is grand. So we're going to need a lot of this. I mean, we're going to need a lot of so many things. But this is going to be a big one over here. So I think what we'll do, actually, is we'll get to the point where we're just filling a box for both of these to feed into. I suspect that's probably the move we want to make right now. So we'll do that. We'll do that. You guys can both be... That's not what I meant to do at all. I want you both to grab stuff. And then... like this, so gears will end up in there. So you're going to be the gear producer, like that. So we got to fill this one with metal plates, with iron plates. Are you having power problems? Oh no, you're waiting because they're too full. Yeah, we got to boost up our smelting. And now you're out of power. There we go. Okay, so that can slowly trickle in over here. Although you will stop. Yes, you will. Here, just give me an iron chest now. Just because I don't have any more wood on me. Make a few of those. Okay. So I need a chest here. You need to do that. And you need to do that. There we go. So I just have to make sure to keep stuffing plates into there. But yeah, we have to go and get our smelting array sort of configured here. Okay. Get a goal of 8 crafting, so your race is +3, so you should reach it quick in the orc mines. All right, thanks. Yeah, that's what we need. We need like a dungeon crawl crafting game. Okay. Let's plan out some space here while this is grinding about. Let's make sure to load some more stuff in there. Okay. So I was looking earlier. There's a lake here and a stone patch here. So, I mean, we're not going to bust out to the left here. We could go way down here and bust to the left. But what I'm thinking is maybe setting up our basic smelting over here. I like to start off with like plan space for 4 lines of copper smelting and like 8 lines of iron smelting early on. And then later on that will get moved to some sort of giant mega smelter with like rail kind of set up. And then the actual smelters here probably get removed and just replaced with train stations. So I'm thinking something like copper smelting here and iron smelting. I guess if I'm doing caps, then I'll do that. I don't know. Smelting here, and then bussing below it. Like that. And probably just a little small initial green circuit thing over here, because my initial bus lines tend to be iron, copper, green circuit. And then I get like a pack of 4. The next 4 is like stone, brick, and maybe a couple of steel. Even a couple of steel might be overkill, I'm not sure. So I think that's probably... Oh yeah, Cataclysm Dark Days. I really got to put some more attention to the CDDA. CDDA? Yeah, CDDA. Anyway, I think that's the sort of setup we're going to go with over here. So, we got some transport belts. Not many, but some. I guess keep doing this for now. Can I build a little inserter setup over here to get started? I guess I could just manually feed in some furnaces, just to help accelerate things. It's actually not a terrible idea. Let me do that. Grab some of this, and that, and that. Boom. Okay. Get ye started. Let's do some layout stuff. Well, I guess if I'm going to do that, I hate, and this is one of the things that sort of annoys me. If you don't have something on your person, you can't do a, blueprint with it. So actually, I kind of want to get the logistics because I'm going to want some splitters and some undergrounds to do that. Luckily, it doesn't need a ton of science. That's more than enough to do logistics and a little bit of whatever comes next. So I guess that's going to be okay. There's probably some build order for the Lazy Bastard achievement to, like, get you started a little faster, but it's going to be okay. Actual game mode, not a personal challenge. It's an achievement, yeah, built into the game. There's a ton of achievements that you can check out over here. I don't know if it's, like, because I got mods or it's a patch that's sort of reset there. The only achievement I actually don't have is the... this one here, Mass Production 3, produced 20 million electronic circuits. The one I never got around to finishing. Every other achievement on Steam I have. But things, yeah, do get reset with, like, mods and things internally to Factorio, which is fine. And you can actually just, there's a file you can delete to reset so that you can, you know, just do them all again, which is excellent, because I like having those sorts of goals. It's a lot of fun. I want that. I also want many stone furnaces. So do this and do that. The stone furnace job is a little bit annoying because you actually can't put very much stone in the assembly machine. Yeah, Factorio tracks modded and vanilla achievements separately, which is lovely. All right, grab a bunch of those, and we'll work out our very first little mining area over here. So I want to leave. I'm going to use shift-click here to sort of ghost things. I want to leave room for some sort of goodie to move around here later. In fact, I probably want to just reserve space for, like, 2 quad tracks going here for whatever reason. So my smelting area is going to start here, like that, and I can actually physically put down some stuff just to get started. So people have, you know, different setups for smelting. I really like the furnaces feed to the inside track setup. I guess I'll use the ghost here because I don't have enough of these to get started. Something like that, like that. I guess let me double up on this just in case it matters for the poles before I start blueprinting things and then copy and pasting. I don't know if it makes a difference. I guess it does, actually. There is, so with the poles, you're going to want here, 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 and then you can do it this way to save yourself a couple of poles. So almost just for whatever reason is I'll plot out the 6 here and then do some copy and pasting, and that's going to be fine. I think you can grab a blueprint from ghost images. These are the wrong way around, right? Can I? There you go. I don't actually remember. So these power, yeah, this will cover all of that, which is great. And then we can just repeat this pattern. Is it 22? That's the magic number with stone furnaces in yellows and also steel furnaces in reds. 22 long. I think that's right. By the way, I went and cleared all the blueprints before we started here because one of the joys of Factorio is working out the blueprint stuff. I mean, you can just sort of grab all the blueprints from... Is 26? Mm-hmm. It's like 23 point something. So 24 is like slightly overloaded, right? I think that's right. And then it was 48 if you count from like the dual sides kind of thing. So we've got 12, 18. So this would be 24 over here. Let's get rid of some trees so I can see what I'm doing. I'll have to like replant some stuff. 23.5, yeah. So I think with the 24 like this, one will like guaranteed be idle from time to time, but it's fine. So you can do 23 and save yourself some material and occasionally have a little bit of a gap. It hardly matters. Did I actually knock down that tree without killing a blueprint? Well, that's kind of surprising. Now, that can be trimmed that way. And that's gonna, yeah, continue this way. So again, I could have done it as a ghost image, but it's fine. Now, the reason I want logistics to finish over here, and then this can be trimmed to there, is because I want to do the top. Coal me, baby. I should probably set up another bin here, like that, and drop some more fuel in there for this, because we're burning through fuel fairly quickly. We're nowhere close to using our entire production yet, which is good. And clearly we'll have to, you know, move a bunch of stuff then, but that's going to be okay. These things, yeah, they're done producing as is. Although I could probably go... Oh, you don't actually have much of a backlog. Never mind. Yeah, the most important thing is probably still the transport belts right now. And then logistics. You are working to transfer that over. Yeah, okay, so I'm just waiting for the splitters to finish. You can program into logic, have it perfect 23.5. There's part of me that, like, really kind of wants that. Yeah, and I really wish I could blueprint things without having the actual stuff. I mean, you can paste the blueprint from your library, even if you don't have the tech available right now. But you can't, like, ghost image something, you know, from the tech screen or something, as far as I know. I have to wait patiently for just a little bit, and waiting patiently is not something I'm very good at. Because you're going to be coming in... I'll probably want to leave a gap just in case. Something like this, and then you're going to have your thingy here, and that's going to go there, and that's going to go to here. Okay. And... So that's our twin splitters, so we're going to have that and that. I think is right. And then I'll get my favorite little mining layout here. Come on, logistics, let's go. Suppose I could build a second research lab. We don't really have a ton of research to rush out very quickly, which is why I'm not bothering right now. But that may be dumb. I should probably get another research lab. Oh, I need gears. Yeah.